K-Shine. Now, it's been about a year since your infamous Instagram Live where you were airing out your grievances with the URL, Smack, Beasley. You were even talking about your contracts and getting into the specifics of your contract, and even threw out a couple battle rap conspiracies on why you felt like the battles that you were booked for weren't completed in order to keep you into this contract. So all 2023, you've been doing a lot of talking. Even said last quarter of 2023, you had this big ass announcement that everybody had to stay in tune for. Well, we stayed in tune and we got nothing. So now it's 2024 and you back on your Instagram Live with Kay Walker talking about Philly versus New York. You talking about you got a big matchup coming up and not to be affiliated with the URL. Here's some advice. If you don't get your ego and your pride in check, it's going to be to the detriment of your career. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? I wouldn't be who I am if I ain't do what I do. So shout out to my brand news and my day ones. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And of course, man, make sure you rocking that Temperature Check apparel. Be on the lookout. We are talking to different merchants right now about producing more Temperature Check apparel. That will be dropping first quarter of this year. But we got to talk K-Shine. Because K-Shine, that's all he do is talk right now. He don't battle. All he do is talk right now. K-Shine. Now, you are one of the biggest names in battle rap with one of the most storied careers in battle rap. Had one of the greatest stretches in battle rap that I think anybody could put that run up against, with the Geechee Gottis, with the Hitman Hollers, with the Sue Surfs and the Tay Rocks. You went almost 3 years without, forget losing a battle. We can make the argument you didn't lose a round for 3 years. You were Mr. Dirty 30. That's who you were. But the Daylight battle is the battle that derailed your entire career. Now, mind you, when you were supposed to battle Daylight, and when Daylight did the last minute cancellation, everybody already knew what that was for. Daylight went live and he said he was going to get custody of his son. You, as a father, you cannot be mad at that. But what did Daylight tell you to go do? Daylight told you to sit down 2 weeks, maybe a month, and I got you. We're going to get this battle going. But what'd you do? You went and got Killer Jones, and you let that man go up there with that Stingray leather vest and smack you around. And then the ball kind of gets rolling down the hill, and when a ball rolls down the hill, it starts to pick up speed and it starts to pick up momentum, and it's picking up all this trash, all this negativity going down the hill as you begin to have your fallout with the URL. You start talking about the Jack Boy battle and how you feel like he was making up his sickness. First of all, the man had a seizure, multiple seizures, confirmed by multiple sources. You want to go to battle rap, you want to go to media, you want to go to league owners, you can talk to the man himself. But we ain't here for that. Then you have one of the worst years for the URL. We know that, they know that, Smack and Beasley know that. And what do they try to do? They're trying to smooth over the relationship with you in order to get you back on stage. And we already knew what this was about. This all boils down to the money. We already knew what this was about. You signed a crazy contract. You signed a crazy contract, not to get all your money up front like previously thought, but you was out here getting monthly stipends like a college student. What you getting, $1,000 a month? What you getting $2,000 a month? You getting stipends? You going in the back counting the collection plate? Like how is that a thing? How? And so, mind you, once the money dries up, your attitude starts to rise. Your irritation starts to rise. You looking around and getting this monthly stipend like a college student is no longer working for you, because you know why? Because you got bills coming in and things happen and life happens. And regardless of how you feel, the contract was not completed. Regardless of how you feel, no matter how mad you get, You're still under the URL umbrella. Now, URL has tried to extend not one olive branch, not two olive branches, but multiple olive branches to you to get you back on stage to fulfill the contract. They offered you New Jersey Twerk for homecoming in New York City. Like, what better way? Twerk is the hottest rapper out right now. Why would you take that? Why would you not take that battle? I don't understand. And then before that, Summer Madness, they offered you Briz. Now, did you forget that you and Briz are on the Mount Rushmore for best performers of all time? So those are two mega matchups that would have helped you raise your profile, would have helped raise your stock back up. Because the more and more you sit on the shelf, the more and more we forget about the talent. We forget about the moments. We got 13 million new battle rappers out of here. They just came out of URL Crucible this morning. So the longer you sit out and pretty much throw a temper tantrum, the further and further away you're getting from your talent. The further and further away you're getting from the livelihood and the culture that embraces you, that wants to see you on stage performing to the best of your abilities. But your pride and your ego won't allow you to. You threatening Smack, you threatening Beasley, and then wonder why they can't. And then you want to wonder why they're banning you from events. You can't threaten to slap the league owner. And here's another thing. The league owner already came out and said, I got an open door policy. So pull up. Pull up, Sean. All this, you gonna smack somebody, you gonna do this and do that. He hosts events. You know where to go. Your pride and your ego. If URL is only telling you, hey, man, you done said a lot. You done threaten league owners. You done talk bad on our names. All you got to do is say, hey, man, I was in a bad way. You know how it is. I love the URL. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect for Smack and Beasley, but when it come down to negotiations, I'm about my money. Any man understands that. But your pride and your ego will not allow you to admit that you were probably at fault with some of this. When you got people like DNA in your corner before you sign this contract telling you, don't sign this contract. What you think yesterday's price is not today's price, and it ain't gonna be tomorrow's price. So what you need to do is take like 2-3 battles in a row, you know what I'm saying, nothing more. But you out here want to sign these Battle Rap 360 deals to make sure you can eat top ramen and tuna. Like, come on, son. K-Shine, it's been a year since you did that Instagram live, and not much has changed. So you gotta, at what point did you cut your nose off to spite your face? If you know you can't swim, why you keep walking in the deeper waters? If you know you can't drive, why you getting behind the wheel of that car? If you know you can't hoop, why you playing that? Why you paying that $10 to go to open gym? Because your pride and your ego will not allow you to simply say, my bad. Your pride and your ego will not allow you to simply say, I'm sorry. Your pride and ego will not allow you to say, this is the best opportunity I can get. Let me just fulfill this contract, fulfill any obligations they feel that I have towards them or towards that company, and I can go about my way. They throw battles every 2 weeks. And I'm sorry, you probably got, if he's not champion of the year 2023, he's probably in your top 3. You get New Jersey Twerk. You get Briz on a comeback on the same stage that you was gonna be battling Jack on. So it's a home game for you. But your pride and your ego won't allow you to admit your own wrongs, your own faults, your own shortcomings. We just got out of Christmas. We just got through the holiday season. Hey, everybody's pockets is a little tight right now. Everybody's pockets is a little tight right now. Bro, think about your family. Think about your kids. Think about your legacy. Think about the culture of battle rap. Do not let your pride and your ego be the downfall of your career. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know, first vlog of 2024. My face is looking a little rough, but I'm literally in front of the barbershop right now. So we about to get right. Temperature check Tuesdays tonight. You already know what it is. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And we ain't just getting started. We been here.